All right, getting ready to roll out next will be our Yamaha Junior. Again, another 18-lap final. Brandon Lemke, David Malukas laid out row number 1. Row 2 will be Zach Holden and Emerson Reed. Row 3 will be Jacob McWhorter and David Kalb Jr. Row 7, Mariana Walters and Savannah Fitzgerald. Row number 5 will be Evan Fritz and your onboard camera carrier, Billy Yost. Row 6 will be A.J. Zale and Nathan Burke. And row number 7 will be Brendan Kalura and Ariana Gnad. All righty, Cadet Sportsman, you're next up. Cadet Sportsman, bring them up, please. All right, here we go. Green flag, and we're racing here in our Yamaha Junior group. Yamaha Junior. Out front, it's going to be Brandon Lemke with the lead. Looks like Zach Holden is going to slot into third spot as David Malukas takes over the top spot now. Brandon Lemke back into second. At the line, looks like David Malukas, Brandon Lemke, Zach Holden, Emerson Reed, Jacob McWhorter, Mariana Walters, David Kalb Jr., Savannah Fitzgerald, Evan Fritz, and Nathan Burke, your top 10. So top 4 carts with a small breakaway. Malukas, Lemke, Holden, and Reed. With about a half a second breakaway from 5th place, Jacob McWhorter. So watch the drivers come out of turn number 7 down to the downhill turn, which is turn number 8. Brandon Lemke is going to go back to the front of the pile. And he's got a whole bunch of top cart right behind him. Lemke, Holden, Reed, McWhorter on the Tony cart. Oh, Lemke's going to drop back down to third as both Malukas and Holden go around him in turn number 1. And now Emerson Reed wants a little bit of that. Sounded like we had a can coming off on a cart. So he went by, exhaust coming loose on one of the Yamahas here. Holden looking a little racy. Want to see if he can get around David Malukas there. Lemke back into third. He's got Emerson Reed behind him. We'll give you another rundown of the top 10 as they come across. Malukas, Holden, Lemke, Reed, McWhirter, Walters, Cow Jr., Fitzgerald, Fritz, and Burke, your top 10. Top 3 carts with about a half-second breakaway from 4th place Emerson Reed. And then Reed leads a pack of another 3 carts. Reed, McWhirter, and Walters. Watching Emerson Reed coming off the final turn there, giving it a big old hop out of the seat to see if he can catch up. Reed running in that 4th spot. He is about 0.8 of a second back of that first group. Reed sitting in the 4th spot. 5 positions on this podium. McWhirter looks over his right shoulder, sees Mariana Walters right behind him. Mariana in the number 99. Running in the 6th spot right now. So a couple groups of 3 running out front. Top 6 carts broken up into 3 different groups. Lemke's going to drop back down to that 3rd spot again. It's Malukas, Holden, Lemke. They'll continue to battle it out. Still hold on to about a 1.2 second gap back to that 4th spot as Lemke goes back around Zach Holden. Says, I'm going to have none of that. I want back up front. Lemke on the Merlin. Shaking it up with the rest of the top carts here. (44.538) quick time. 44.538. None other than Brandon Lemke in that 2nd position. So about 1.3 seconds back now between 3rd and 4th. That final 2nd group of 3 is going to finish off the podium. Again, we're ready to run starting lap number 9 right now. Excuse me, lap number 8 right now. Next time by will be halfway, 9 in, 9 to go. Wow, 0.04 of a second between your top 2 drivers in quick time. Very, very close competition between those 2 drivers. You know, at the line it was 0.4 of a second, but you look out there, it's only 2 kart lengths. And looks like Jacob McWhirter did finally get around Emerson Reed as you saw that pass as they came into turn number 1. Very quick finger by our producer, pushing the buttons to catch that pass. So Jacob McWhirter up into that 4th position. Trying to secure a spot on that 5-spot podium. David Cow Jr. back there in the 7th spot. Looks like he's trying to play catch up. We're catching up to that group. He's running just about 0.5 of a second quicker. So he may join the fun here shortly. Lemke looking very, very racing on the backside of David Malukas. Malukas to the inside, turn 8, takes a spot away Lemke takes the spot away from Malukas. So the 0-1 up to P1. Well, Brandon Lemke now with the lead, 11 laps down, working lap number 12. 44.538 quick time, ran that in lap number 5. But Zach Holden back there ran his quickest lap, 44.641, just the last time by. Holden running in that third spot. He's about 0.6 of a second back of the two in front of him. And now that group behind him, which includes now 4 carts, is Jacob McWhorter, Emerson Reed, Mariana Walters, and now David Kalb. Fantastic bit of driving here. Fantastic drivers here in our Yamaha Junior. This is another 18-lap final. Good to see this many laps in a final race here at WKA. Lemke just under 0.3 of a second lead over David Malukas. Zach Holdings, he's a half a second back at a second running in the third spot, but a big gap back to fourth. Fourth place, Jake McWhorter. Seems pretty solid in that position. The fifth and final spot being held by Emerson Reed right now, the 88. Emerson Reed has Mariana Walters and David Kalb Jr. right behind him. Do they realize how many positions it takes to fill that podium? Next time by will be 2 to go. Next time by, 2 to go. Your leader, Brandon Lemke, under heavy pressure of David Malukas. And Malukas goes to the inside in 7, takes a position away. Lemke going to come back, takes a position right back. Zach Holden, he's looking, he's waiting. Malukas back to the front again. Zach Holden's going to go with. And Lemke's going to go to the inside, side by side in the final turn, a little bit of contact. Both drivers make it through. Lemke's going to hold on to the second spot. So here we go. We started a couple laps early. David Malukas out to the lead. He's got a half a second lead back to Brandon Lemke. Zach Holden running in the in the third spot. Lemke in third. Lemke in second, if I can get this right. About 3 kart lengths the difference between Malukas and Lemke. Can he close it in? 3 kart lengths between the top 3 drivers right now. White flag lap, here it comes. Is anybody close enough to make a difference? Malukas looks over the right shoulder. Watch the drivers as they run into turn number 1. Malukas with the lead. Still three kart lengths back to Lemke. Lemke comes down into turn number 6. It's a favorite passing zone coming up. He's not close enough. Lemke unable to mount a challenge there, coming down to turn number 8. Can't get it down on the inside. Up to turn number 9. Does he look to the inside? Unable to get it done. Final 2 turns coming up, coming down the hill out of turn number 9. David Malukas still with the lead. Double checkers in the air. Malukas will pick up the win. Brandon Lemke in second. Zach Holden third. And coming across in fourth will be Jacob McWhorter. In your final podium position, Emerson Reed.